I mean, it was really just a full breakdown, everything you need to learn, basically the A to Z.
From where to start, exactly what to do, how to do it, all the systems and programs.
The resources and things that were given throughout the training was just phenomenal.
Happy Friday. Welcome, everybody. Today's episode 34 of the Deal Desk, where I make live seller calls on random leads that you guys submit. You're going to be able to see how I can communicate with people, overcome objections, and also we do close deals on the show every once in a while. Last week was pretty interesting. You guys can always catch the replay or watch me live on my YouTube channel. Click the link in my bio. And it's also my Instagram, official Steven Morales. And you can look me up on YouTube as well that way. All right, so let's get started. What market are we hitting today first? Let's see what we got going on today first. Give me 1 second. What market we hitting first? So we left off last week. We were in Columbia, South Carolina. We're going to pick up exactly where we left off. We have another one in South Carolina. Okay, then we got Arkansas, Minnesota. We got a lot of Minnesota, California, Massachusetts, Florida, all over the place. All right, so I'm actually going to be sharing the audio. I'm going to be using call tools to dial a few of these, but I'll be sharing the audio on this. Okay, so we're going to start off with this one over here in Columbia, South Carolina. I'm going to take the number. Put it here on call tools and we'll start dialing. And the audio is being shared if you're live on YouTube. Let me turn this all the way up. So this person is asking 260,000. Hello, Mr. Fowler? Hey, my name is Steven. I think you spoke with my partner not too long ago in regards to your property on Arcadia Woods Road. Were you still looking to sell?
Yeah, depends on what your price is.
What was that?
I said it depends on what your price is.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's the reason I'm calling you back. Did I catch it a good time?
Yeah, fine.
Perfect. So my process is real simple. I just wanted to ask you a few more questions other than what I see in the notes. That way I can go and evaluate the area here in the computer, see what I can offer you. It takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay?
Well, let me ask you this. Give me some kind of range that we're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I want to get into. I want to ask you a few questions because I want to give you the best offer possible. I really don't want to rush it. But if you don't have time, I can always call you back.
Go ahead. Let's go ahead.
Okay. You have about 7 minutes then?
Yeah, go ahead.
Perfect. And before I get started, I let everybody know up front, we are a real estate investment company. Obviously, we don't pay above full market value. I don't want to waste your time or my time. If I'm not a good fit, I'll let you know up front, and we do have agents just in case, okay?
Agents for what?
Just in case you wanted above full market value, I would tell you up front that I wouldn't be a good fit.
Okay, go ahead.
Perfect. So I was looking at the notes. You were actually looking to get $260,000. The house needs a little bit of repairs. $265. All right. So $5,000 more dollars. All right. And it looks like there's a tenant in the property currently. Is that right?
That's right.
And how are the tenants? They pay on time? Are they good tenants?
Excellent tenant.
Okay. And are they an annual or month to month?
They've been tenants for 5 years and has been paid, on time. Currently paying $2,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
That will increase in October to $2,100.
$2,100. Okay,
right.
Perfect. So they've been.
And if you choose to buy the property, then they would be amenable to renting from you.
Perfect. Yeah, as long as they're good tenants,
Excellent tenant.
we usually don't have any issues. Let me take a look here. So it's tenants. There's gonna rent is gonna increase here. I mean, it seems like a. Can you tell me a little bit more about it? I don't see too much information as far as the condition. How's the roof, the AC, electric, plumbing?
The roof's in the actual roof's in good shape.
So this guy actually wants above full market value. His house is actually in really good shape. I mean, the ARV in this area is between 225 to 245. He's asking 265. Okay, and you said the electric and plumbing was okay?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, it seems like a great property. What's got you interested in selling it?
Well, I can live in the one place at the time, and I live 9/10 of a mile away, so just want to get rid of it.
Gotcha. And what kind of time frame? If you did get the price you wanted, obviously, what kind of time frame were you looking to sell about?
Probably 30 to 60 days.
30 to 60 days. Okay, perfect. 30, 60 days. Okay, let me take a look around the area here. I do see, correct me if I'm wrong, sometimes these tax records could be way off. It says it's a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 2,558 heated square footage. Is that about right?
No, it's close to 3,000 square feet, and it's got an unfinished basement, 2-car garage.
Okay, 2-car garage. And that's heated square footage, you're saying?
Yeah.
Livable space?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Let me take a look around the area here. It seems like a great. Are these photos recent? I see here some photos online.
Those photos are probably 5 years old.
Oh wow. Okay. Does it look about the same?
Well, I don't know because I haven't been inside.
Yeah.
I've been renting since October 15th.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me take a look around the area here. I'm trying to look at some similar properties. Are you familiar with, I mean, it's on Arcadia Road, but there's one here on 4811 Arcadia Road.
I think there's been some sales on Arcadia Woods Road, so that's what you need.
I'm trying to anchor price them, but obviously I don't expect a good reaction. Yeah, and I'm seeing here on 4811 Arcadia Road, this one.
No, I said Arcadia Woods Road.
Arcadia Woods Road. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, and Arcadia Road is actually right on the other side. If you take a right on Trenholm, I'm just trying to look at similar properties in the area. But I know that yours is Arcadia Woods Road. Right. But this one is pretty similar, and it looks like it's sold in as-is condition for $185,000.
Well, if you will look, as I said, now
you just got to anchor price them, and I'm not expecting them to accept that because that's not what my offer. I just want to see where this guy's at. Now, I know he's not a cash offer kind of guy, so I want to start giving higher comps. Yeah, and I'm just looking at similar properties and as is condition. I see your neighbor's house, 6607. This one sold for about 230. It doesn't have any photos online, but I think you're actually asking a decent price. I don't know if I want to waste your time.
I think I am.
Yeah, I think if it's in good shape, obviously, but a cash offer. I mean, I really don't even want to waste your time with that. Have you ever considered listing the property on the open market in order to get that price range?
Because I want to leave it like it is right now. You either go meet the price, or we'll move on.
Yeah, absolutely. And the good thing about our company is, since we are an investment company and a retail company, we have a lot of buyers that pay a little bit closer to full market value. It's only if it's in their sweet spot. So instead of me wasting my time and trying to give you a low offer, which is not going to make any sense, what I can do, if you're open to it, sometime next week, I can have one of my agents call you, go over some options as to what they can do for you. And if you like what you hear, great. If not, no big deal. But at least you know what your options are when you're ready to sell. You know what I mean?
Well, if they're not willing to offer that, they don't need to call.
Yeah, but I can have one of them call you next week, and we can go over some options if you're open to it.
Well, what are you talking about, options?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Since we have, a retail side, investment side, our agents actually have good relationships with other investors in the area that are willing to pay cash a little bit closer to full market value. And sometimes you may not have to go through the whole listing process, because they'll list it with one of their investors.
Listen, I don't care, you know, cash or whatever.
Yeah.
If they meet the price.
So this guy, he's pretty firm. Let me see if I can drop him a little bit more. I'm going to ask him one more thing. I want to see where he's at.
I'm not coming off of that price, you know.
Gotcha. And one last question. Yeah.
Either they pay it or they don't, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. One last question I had. If we can cover the closing costs, fees, commissions, all that stuff for you, and we can really close whenever you'd like, what do you think would be the best price you can do?
I've mentioned it 3 times, 265.
Okay. I was just confirming because when you spoke to my partner, you're asking 260, but it looks like you're asking a little bit more now.
I have never said 260.
Okay, must have been a typo. Okay, well, I will let them know. I really didn't want to waste your time, and I'll see if we can get something done for you, okay?
I mean, look at it like this. Look at it like this. You know,
he's the type of seller. Obviously, we're not going to go anywhere. He's not motivated, but he is serious. Whoever submitted this lead, looks like when they spoke with you, he was asking 260. Now he wants 265. The guy's not in a rush to sell, but he's very serious at that price. I actually think that would make a great listing. I'm not sure if he would be even open to listing it. Depending on market, sometimes you have these cash buyers that pay a little bit closer to full market value if it has good tenants and if it's in good shape, okay? But I'm not going to keep spending time trying to motivate someone that's not motivated. So typically I would just keep moving forward, but gotcha. Okay, well, hey, I'll keep your number, keep my number just in case anything happens, and we'll keep in touch, okay?
Whatever.
Thank you. Don't you love those sellers? So the whole thing with this is people like that, they're very serious about selling, but they're not motivated. And the thing is, if I was the type of investor that tried negotiating and tried to get him down, like that guy won't go down. He's not motivated enough to go down. Even if you went up $5,000, he's asking right there at full market value, a little bit above. Okay? Anyways, let's move on to the next one. That was actually a pretty good call. Let's see what else we got here. So this guy, who submitted this lead? This is in South Carolina. Who submitted this lead? Nicole, you submitted this lead. I would actually follow up with this gentleman in about 30, 60, 90 days. Eventually, you know, if he doesn't sell it, he's going to realize he's asking too much. And according to the photos I see there, it's in okay shape. If anything, it would probably look worse because he hasn't seen it in 5 years. So that'll give you more negotiation power, okay? Anyways, follow up with that gentleman. All right, the next one is in Arkansas. The last show I was saying Arkansas. I mean, I don't know. Arkansas. I guess Arkansas is the right way to say it. All right, so let's call this person in Arkansas. All right, Arkansas. Give me 1 second. If you guys are joining on YouTube, I'm sharing the audio today so you can hear it a little bit better. If you're on Clubhouse, hopefully you can hear it okay. All right, so let's call this person. Let's see. They're asking $180,000, but lowest offer willing to take is $175,000. House is in good shape. May need some painting. Roof and HVAC were replaced within 4 or 5 years. He's 90 years old and wants to move into a nursing home.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Cobb.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner a while back in regards to your property on Carnelian Drive. Were you still looking to sell?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Did I catch you at a good time?
Oh, go ahead. Yes.
Perfect. So I actually wanted to give you a call back to see what I can offer you. I just want to ask you a few questions about it. That way I can go and evaluate it right here on the computer, see what I can offer you. It takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay?
Sure, go
I want to
ahead.
slow down, be a little louder with this gentleman. Okay,
Go ahead.
perfect. And just to let you know, we are a real estate investment company, so we may not always be the best fit. But if I'm not, I'll let you know up front. And we do have a team of agents just in case. Does that make sense?
Yeah, can't you look my house up on a board or something and figure out what you could offer for it?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Can you tell me a little bit more about it as far as the condition?
It's 2,000 square feet. It's in pretty good condition. Has a fireplace. It needs some touching up paint. It's a nice house.
Okay. And I see in the notes
Three
the
bedrooms.
uh-huh.
Go ahead, what?
No, I was just saying in the notes it says that the AC and the roof were replaced about 4 or 5 years ago. Is that about right?
A couple of years ago, yeah, the AC and the roof about 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
The AC about 2 years ago.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. And how's the electric and plumbing look?
Oh, fine. Everything works straight.
Got it. Okay, perfect. And bathrooms and kitchen, they're just in good shape? Are they renovated or are they just in fair shape?
The kitchen needs painting. It needs some painting.
Okay, some painting. Okay,
The
great.
bathrooms are fine. The kitchen needs painting.
All right, great. It seems like a great property. What's got you interested in selling it?
Oh, I'm 90 years old. I need to move. I need assisted living.
Okay, did you already find a place to relocate, or did you need some help with that as
I
well?
haven't. No, I was already moved.
You've already moved?
No, I said I would have already moved. I haven't found a place yet.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, we can absolutely help you out with that as well. Because sometimes, we speak with some sellers that need a place to relocate first. So one of our agents actually assists you throughout that process. And we actually won't close on the property until you find a place that fits your needs. You know what I mean?
That'd be good, yeah.
Perfect. And what kind of time frame were you looking to sell? About a week, a month, a couple months?
A day, a week, an hour, yeah, whatever.
Okay. Perfect. All right, great.
I gotta find a place to go to.
Right. That's the very first priority, of course.
Right.
Okay. And considering the condition it's in, I mean, did you have any idea as to what the property might be worth or what you're looking to at least sell for?
Well, I've been told it was worth, painted, fixed up, it was worth $225.
Okay. Is that what you're looking to get for it?
No, I would put the funds to put it in that condition.
Okay. Let me take a look here. So I'm looking here on the computer. I'm trying to look at some similar properties in as-is condition. That's only what I want to compare to. I see renovated properties here are selling over $200,000 if they're updated. In as-is condition, that's what I'm trying to look for. Let me take a look and see what I can see. Now, just to confirm on the tax records, it says it's a 3.2, 1931 heated square footage. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, perfect. All right, let me take a look here. Are you familiar with Horseshoe Road, or I'm sorry, Horseshoe Drive?
No.
It's right on the other side over there of Brockington Road. This one's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. I'm looking at the photos. It's a little bit bigger. It's in fair shape. And this one actually sold for $130,000.
Well, somebody bought a hell of a bargain.
Yeah, and it looks like that's what they're selling for in as-is condition.
No, that's not anywhere near what I take.
Yeah.
That's out of the question, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that's what I would pay you. I'm just giving you facts of the neighborhood.
That's out of the question.
Right.
I can give it away for more than that.
Right. So let me ask you this. If we covered the closing costs, the fees, the commissions, and we can really help you relocate and close whenever you'd like, we want to move at your timeline, what do you think would be the best price you can do?
What was the best price you could do?
I mean, and as is condition, they're selling for around 130. I know that's not something you're interested in. But we would probably be, between 130 to 200,000, probably somewhere. I mean, probably not even 200,000, because 200,000 is more or less what they're selling for in much better shape. So as far as a price, I mean, we'd probably be anywhere between 130 to 170 is what I'm looking at, really. And I think you could get 200,000 if it was or more if it was updated. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. Did you get disconnected or did he hang up? Let me call him right back. See, with older sometimes with older people, you got to talk louder, be a little bit slower, kind of tell them everything. But let me call him right back. There's no way I can do
Hello?
I'm sorry, get disconnected?
No, I hung up. 130,000. You're talking out of your ass.
Oh, like I said, we're not a good fit for everybody, but thank you. Okay. So he won't take it. And this is why it's so important, especially older people, right? Especially older people. Like if you're ever doing a deal with an older person and they have relatives, like, and they don't understand the business, they'll be like, oh, you guys are, taking advantage. The more clear you are about the expectations in the beginning of the call, the less of, negative response you're going to get from them in the beginning, whether it's somebody old or young, it doesn't matter. You got to let them know we are an investment company. We're not always the best fit for everybody. Okay. And if we're not, we do have a team of agents. So that way you can help them out, whether it's a cash offer or if it's a listing. Some people want top dollar, great, list it. Some people want a quick sale, great, do creative financing or give a cash offer. So this gentleman wants closer to full market value. I'm not going to keep calling him back. I think it's just going to get irritated. I didn't get a chance to present the listing option. I don't even know if that's something he's open to, which he might be. But I feel at this point, since I called him back, I don't want to call him back a third one and say, hey, by the way, like we can list it. So whoever submitted this lead, who submitted? I think it was Nicole. I think you submitted this lead again. Was it you? No, it was not. Kyra, you submitted this lead. I would call this gentleman back and offer straight to the listing option since he is a little bit older. He does need help relocating since he hasn't found a place, especially if it's a nursing home. So go straight into the listing option. You want to find an investor-friendly agent that can assist throughout that whole process. But with older people, you got to be more patient. Sometimes they're a little bit more analytical. And they can be a little bit skeptical. So you got to earn their trust, right? So when I anchor price him, notice how upset he got. But that's why you want to say, hey, I'm not saying that's what we would offer you. I'm just giving prices in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So if they ever hang up, whether it's an older person or not, I always call back and say, how we got disconnected. What happened? Oh, no, I hung up on you. Okay, no problem. Give him time to cool off. Call him back in a couple of days. Okay. But now this is not an investment lead. This is a listing lead, and it's going to require some work. Another big thing is, guys, I've done deals. I can be talking just like this with the homeowner, and then if we get it under contract, right? And I'm sure this happened to a few people that have been doing this for a while. Sometimes you might get somebody else in the family says, oh, he has no idea what he's talking about or whatever. Make sure that they are the main decision maker. Unfortunately, as their mind might sound over the phone, sometimes they may have a power of attorney. Okay. The most important thing is you do business the right way. You do it ethically. Make sure you're extremely clear about the expectations that you may not be a good fit, but you have agents that can assist you. Okay. That way, they trust you. And even if the relatives figure out what's going on, you have the calls recorded. You can tell them very clearly, hey, I let this gentleman know everything that's going on, okay? So just do business the right way. Unfortunately, I'm not going to call him back a third time. He'll probably get even more angry. All right, moving on to the next one. We are going to Minnesota. Let's see what we got in Minnesota. All right. Let's make the call. This person did not provide any ballpark. No details.
Coach Wham.
Mr. Stevens.
Yep.
Hi, my name is also Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner a while back in regards to your property in Franklin Avenue. Were you still looking to sell that property? You
Not looking for to sell it, but there was a heightened interest on it. Yeah.
you weren't looking to sell?
Not specifically, no.
Oh, okay. Well, keep my number. As a matter of fact, you spoke with. Let me see here. You spoke with Chloe. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah.
And when you spoke with her, she put in the notes you didn't really have a ballpark figure in mind. So you really wouldn't be looking to sell, you said?
No, I'm not. She called me.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Okay.
He doesn't sound too motivated.
Not specifically, but I mean, if there was a ballpark figure, yeah, I'm open to it. But
Okay. Did I catch you at a good time?
what's that?
Did I catch you at a good time?
No, I'm just headed
Oh,
right now into work.
what's a better time Chloe can give you a call back?
Evening hours or morning hours.
Perfect. I'll let her know. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
People like that, you're going to get people that say, I'm not really looking to sell, just want to see what your offer is or what my house is worth. And then you get some people that say, hey, I'm not really looking to sell unless it's the right price. Surprisingly, a lot of wholesalers, they stop right there. They're like, oh, he's not looking to sell unless it's the right price. I've actually gotten some decent deals by continuing the conversation with people that say, I'm not looking to sell unless it's the right price. So we don't know what their right price may be, right? So, but you got to catch them at a good time. If you don't catch somebody at a good time, like he's walking into work, I'm not going to go through the script and comps and all that stuff, okay? All right, moving on to the next one. A lot of people are picking up the phone today. Let's see. The next one is also Minnesota. Let's see. This looks like this is a condo. Any kind of condos are always much easier to comp because they're all very, very cookie cutter. So let's call this person. Let's see. This person did not provide an asking price either. Renovated recently. Excellent condition. Thinking of buying another property. Let's see what we got.
Tom Forsyth.
Hi, good afternoon, Tom. My name is Steven. You spoke with my partner a while back in regards to your property on the Crossings condos. Were you still interested in selling that condo?
Well, I was relatively unmotivated, but always willing to listen. That's kind of how I view it.
Okay, because I didn't really want to waste your time if you're not looking to sell at all. You can always just give us a call back.
Yeah, no, I mean, my guess is you are trying to buy it at a price like what I paid for it as opposed to what I'd sell it for. So
Yeah.
I told her that, it's probably not a good investment of time because I'm not looking to sell. But of course,
Right.
it's an investment property for me. So you're always willing to sell when somebody else wants to buy.
Exactly. I see here in the note it's been recently renovated. And typically,
Yeah.
I'm a straight shooter. I don't like wasting anybody's time. If it's renovated, we got to get these properties at a price that makes sense. We don't pay full market value or above, or else we would list it. But it seems like you wouldn't be a good fit. Am I right?
No, I wouldn't be. I mean, I took it down to the studs. I redid everything. I put in about $45,000. So you're probably not.
I want to ask if he's an active investor. Okay. And
Although I think it is the nicest one bedroom there now.
Yeah.
I took down the walls, redid the electrical, so you name it.
Are you an active investor? Are you looking for more properties to buy and hold?
Yeah, yes, but
Mhm.
but I don't know that I'm going to put any more money in Minneapolis right now.
Okay.
Until I figure out what happens with the city and the police and the council and all the rest. So yeah, we're looking, but probably in other markets.
Okay. What other markets were you looking at?
Well, actually, I'm looking at Savannah, Georgia,
Mm-hmm.
and I've looked at Denver, and I've looked at Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I'm a little bit all over the map, but
Yeah.
I'm also looking for, it's because what I know is Minneapolis, and right now I'm just not interested in putting any more money here. So
Yeah.
you know how it is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will let my partner Chloe know. and she'll put those markets down. Maybe she can contact you at another time with some information. If we come across anything, we'd love to send it your way so if we can make something work.
Yeah, I don't obviously mind fixing it, and in the end, I want it to generate revenue. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my profile.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
All right, thanks. You too. Bye.
You know what you have to do? Even though his property is fully renovated, and you could tell right off the bat. The thing is, for me, I don't like spending time with people that no matter what you give them, they're not going to sell. Like the guy he didn't even sound like he wanted to entertain any offers. And his house is fully renovated. So instead of going through it, because he doesn't even sound motivated, this is how you want to spend the right amount of time on the right leads. This weeds out the serious people from the people that don't want to sell. Now, what you can do, because he's holding on to it, right? It's cash flowing. It's renovated. Anytime you come across somebody like that, ask them, always ask them, hey, are you an active investor? Are you looking for more properties to buy? Whether it's in his own backyard or somewhere else, if he's active, you just found yourself a new cash buyer, okay, that you've already had a conversation with. All right. So always ask if they're active. That way you can add them as a cash buyer, and spend the right amount of time on the right leads. This is not somebody that's motivated, but Chloe, it looks like you have a new cash buyer. He's also investing in Denver, Savannah, and Fort Lauderdale is what he's interested in. He's not afraid to fix it up a little bit. All right. So good call. Let's move on to the next one. We got one. We got a lot in Minnesota. So let's go through these. This one, no details provided. Let's see what happens. Copy and paste number here. Oops, hold on a second. There we go. All right, so asking price, no details provided. I don't know how to say this person's name. Okay. Did not provide details. Need some work. Roof about a year old. Reason for selling. He's away from the property. Well, let's see if they pick up the phone. Hello, Mr. Hun?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Steven. I think you spoke with my partner a while back in regards to your property on Russell Avenue. Were you still looking to sell?
No, that's all.
Oh, it's sold, closed, and funded? Hello? He hung up quick. All right, well, looks like he already sold the property. Anytime somebody says they sold it, I always ask, hey, did you get, funded? Did it close and funded? Because remember, some people say they sold the property just because they have it under contract. That does not mean they got paid and it's closed. And if it is under contract, and it's not closed and funded, you want to ask them, what is their expected date to close? Oh, they're supposed to close April 15th. Okay, what I'll do is I'll call you a day before or day of the closing. And if it closes, great. If not, no big deal. Okay, I'd love to help you out if I can. And also ask people, even if the property closed and funded, always ask them if they have any other properties they want to sell. Okay? We're going into an interesting time in the market right now. I mean, the eviction wave is coming, and a lot of landlords are going to want to liquidate depending on their situation. So you're going to get what we call whales, right? One person has multiple properties. You make it as pleasant as an experience to close on the first property, and then they'll give you more and more and more and more. Okay? But remember, if they say it's sold, ask them, did it close? Did you get funded? If not, you follow up a day before, day of. Okay? If it is closed and funded, ask them if they have any more properties they're interested in selling. Okay? Especially if they used to be tenant occupied. All right, moving on to the next one. It's very interesting. I think so far every single seller's picked up the phone. Okay, cool. So let's see. We called this person. Let's call the next one. It's also Minnesota. All right, let's dial. I'm gonna sneeze first on. All right. So this person here. Oh, let me copy and paste the number, and we'll dial. It looks like there's no asking price. Oh, here we go. 200,000. Did not provide details. It looks like there's not much details on this stuff. You guys got to try and get as many details as possible. Okay. You know, or price. Remember, if somebody doesn't give you a price, you anchor price and give them a range. You have to figure out how they react to numbers, even if they don't like it, which is expected. Okay. But try to get as much information as possible from sellers. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard to pick up where you left
Your
off.
call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging
All right, let's call this person one more time. If they don't pick up, we're moving on to the next one.
Hello.
Hi, Laura.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner a while back, Chloe, in regards to your property on Grant Street. Were you still looking to sell?
Oh, yeah. I mean, eventually, yes. I mean, I have a renter there, and it's a good positive cash flow there. It's paid off. She's paying me $1,500 a month. So, but eventually, I want to sell. Yes.
Okay. Did I catch it at a good time?
I have about 3 minutes before I have actually 11:45.
Ah, okay. I didn't want to rush anything. I'll just have her call you back at another time then.
That's fine. No, I'm willing to discuss it. Absolutely, I'm open to it. So, I'm actually kind of just preparing for a meeting at noon, and I have to get some stats together here. So, she can call me back anytime.
Okay, thank you. Have a great weekend.
Thanks.
So, good thing is she's interested. The bad thing is she's not in a position to speak right now. So, Chloe, follow up with that lead. Okay. This is a duplicate lead here. Hold on. We have another duplicate lead. Yeah, I can't call this one again. We already spoke of that one. All right. This guy has multiple properties. All right. So let's call this person. If you guys ever have somebody that has multiple properties, just please submit them once. And in the notes or anything else that we need to know, just put in the addresses there and information. Okay? All right. So let's call this person. Looks like he has 3 properties. Let's see if he's interested in selling. All right. Let's see. So this first one, I'm going to speak in regards to this first one. Asking 125. Did not provide any details.
This is Kevin Bussey. Sorry I missed your call. Please leave a message. I'll
Oh
get back to
man,
you
you guys are killing me. There's literally no details on these last 5-6 leads. I need some details. Okay. Let's call this guy one more time. If not, we're going to move on to the next one.
This is Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. My name is Steven. I think you spoke with my partner, Chloe, not too long ago in regards to your property on Bryant Avenue. Were you still looking to sell?
Nah, you guys, you're about $100,000 late. So thanks for calling. Take my name off your list.
I don't think that was us. There was no price discussed according to the notes, unless I'm missing something. Well, he hung up. Well, this is why I need as many notes as possible. I don't see anything here. Maybe you called the guy back. All right, so you're gonna have to follow up with that lead, okay? Because there's not too many notes in this stuff. And make sure these are obviously leads that you guys have spoken to. I don't want any leads that are on the MLS or like leads nobody's touched, okay? All right, so moving on to this one. Let's see what we got. We got a few more in Minnesota. Then we have some in California, Massachusetts, and Florida. All right, so let me check this guy off. Let's call this one right here. Let's see. Asking price 200,000.
Hello, this is Laura.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I just called you back. Sorry about that.
You did. That's okay. If Chloe can call me back another time, that'd be great.
Thank you. All right. So I'm actually going to skip these leads because there's a lot of duplicates in here, unfortunately. Please submit only one lead, okay? That's the same lead, right? I don't care if I have to call one guy with 5 properties, but just make sure you don't duplicate it. All right, we are moving on to, let's see, California. You know, I hear sellers in California are really aggressive when some people call them. I don't know. Let's see. I've talked to some nice people and some mean people. I feel like that's in any market you go to, right? It's just when you get into the prices, right? When you anchor price, obviously you're not going to get the most happiest reaction, but that's expected. All right, so here's some good notes. So they're asking 210, you got them down to 200, needs to be updated. Mostly just a lipstick remodel. Told me he's trying to get rid of broker so he didn't have to pay any fees. Okay.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Is this active on the MLS?
20.
Let's call him back one more time. If the property is under contract with an agent, you're going to have to go through the agent or wait until they cancel their contract. You can't wholesale property that's listed, obviously, unless you close on it. But if it's on the MLS, I would avoid it, okay? Because at that point, so many eyeballs have seen it. We want to focus on off-market deals, okay, ladies and gentlemen? That's where the spreads are. But it looks like this one is listed, so I'm going to hang up.
Your call.
And, you know, if you ever get an inbound call from somebody that has a property that's listed, I won't disqualify him as quickly. What I don't want to do is if I'm outbound calling, right? If one of your marketing methods is SMS or cold calling, I wouldn't recommend targeting on-market leads, right, that are listed on the MLS. Now, if somebody contacts you and it's on the market, you don't want to disqualify them as quickly because that shows that they're looking for additional resources or people to buy their property so they can get rid of it. So I've talked to people that have been an inbound call and I pull up the MLS or I see prop stream, hey, this is currently listed on the market. Just to let you know, typically as an investment company, we don't buy properties that are listed with an agent only because we don't pay full market value or above. So a cash offer may not make sense. And since we are also agents, right, we wouldn't be a good fit since it's already listed. You're going to get some people that react in 2 ways. The first reaction is, okay, thanks. All right. That just saved you time. The second reaction is, hey, what's your cash offer anyway? If they ask you what your cash offer is anyway, continue. I've done deals with people that are inbound calls. I told them, hey, I see this is listed. It's still actively listed. We may not be a good fit. There's so much power in a takeaway when you're speaking with somebody where you don't want to sound so thirsty, right? I don't know about you, but I don't like pushy salesmen. In sales, when I did sales, I was never the pushy salesman. I was sign the contract, whatever, right? Give people options. Let them pick what they want as long as you control the options and be always honest, do things the right way. Tell them up front, I may not be a good fit. That's okay. That's only going to allow you to speak and filter with people that actually want to sell. All right. There's going to be people you speak with that actually want to sell, but don't try to, I see a lot of people try to make a deal out of nothing. Like if it's not a deal, if they're asking too much, you're trying to squeeze nothing out of nothing, you're going to get nothing, if that makes sense. All right. There's a lot of nothing. So let's call the next lead. I'm sure you get the point. All right. We got Massachusetts. Okay. Massachusetts. In Tampa today, it was like 44 this morning. I don't know what's going on. Massachusetts probably a little bit colder. All right, so this person failed listing of 375 last year, new build. Okay, well, I didn't read this until now, but I wouldn't recommend putting new construction properties in here either, okay?
Hello?
Mr. Earl.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner Roland not too long ago in regards to your property on Lawrence Avenue. Were you still looking to sell that property?
I wasn't looking to sell it then. I'm not looking to sell it now.
Oh, you weren't looking to sell at all?
No.
Okay. Oh, correct me if I'm wrong. It looks like when you spoke with him, it was a failed listing last year of 375. You know, is that am I missing something here? You're just not looking to sell at all?
Yeah, you asked me to correct you. If you're wrong, you're wrong.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I will let my partner know and we'll take you off the list, okay?
Thank you.
Bye. Well, he was nice, but please don't, put new construction houses. I've never wholesaled new construction house. I haven't met anybody that's wholesaled a new construction house. Maybe a lot, but like brand new built, probably not. And typically failed listings, I mean, it just comes down to they're asking way too much. But that doesn't mean that they're going to drastically drop their price to where it's going to be a great investment deal, okay? All right, we're moving on to what we got next. Tampa, Florida, my backyard. We buy flips in Tampa. In Georgia and Florida, we buy multifamily, self-storage, commercial, industrial. So if you guys have any single-family houses, right now we're looking for light rehabs, nothing that's like a full tear down or something light. Hit me up. You guys can shoot me a DM on Instagram, okay? And we'll buy your deal. If you have any self-storage or multifamily that's over 20 units, so if you have any multifamily come across in Florida or Georgia, it's over 20 units, send it our way. We'll take a look at it. We can give you an assignment fee or equity in it, and that includes self-storage over 100 units, any kind of industrial warehouses, commercial in Florida and Georgia, okay? All right, so let's call this one in Tampa, okay? Let's see what we got. Tampa, Florida. Tampa, Florida. So they're asking 120, but is open to hearing an offer. Empty lots. Okay, great. 3 lots side by side. Lots are so easy to comp. And Tampa's a great place. You can do a lot of deals in Tampa, just lots, because it's I would say it's still a developing city, right? There's still lots to be done, but some areas that, hold on a second.
Sorry, I missed your call.
Some areas that, weren't as popular a few years ago are starting to become a lot more developed. There's some areas where the new construction is built specifically to look like the older houses. Okay, so Tampa's a great city for lots, new construction. You got Tom Brady down here that won the Super Bowl. So you got the Lightning. Unfortunately, the Rays were just a little bit short. All right, so this guy's not picking up the phone. Let's see what we got. What else we got? We have another one. And, this one is in Tampa as well. And then we got one St. Petersburg. We got Sherwood, Arkansas. Jacksonville, Florida. Let's call this one here in St. Pete. Or I'm sorry, we have one more in Tampa. And then we're going to move on to St. Pete. St. Pete's right next to Tampa. What's funny is that the Tampa Bay Rays stadium is actually in St. Petersburg, which is technically not Tampa. People who live in St. Pete don't consider themselves, people from Tampa, but it's all like around the bay.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Mr. Khan.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. My name is Steven. I think you spoke with my partner not too long ago in regards to your property on Crawford Street. Were you still looking to sell?
No, I don't sell it.
No matter how much we paid, you wouldn't be looking to sell?
No. I
Okay.
already sold it once. no?
Oh, you already sold it?
Yeah.
It's closed and funded?
Yeah, this is 3812.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I sold it.
All right, great. Did you have any other properties you might be looking to sell?
No, right now. No, not right now.
Okay. All right, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Anyways, he didn't have any other properties, but you always want to ask that question. You know what? This thing's about to die. I always have a bad habit of freaking leaving the charger. Give me 1 second, guys. I got to plug this thing in. Even though we don't have that much time left, I still want to make sure I don't die on you guys here. Okay? All right, so this guy is a no-go. He already sold his property. He does not have any other properties he wants to sell, but you always want you or your team to ask that question because you don't know. You don't know how many properties these people have. Maybe more than one. You'll never know unless you ask or you look it up on Link Properties. Okay, so this one is also in Tampa. We're going to call the one in St. Pete now. I don't know how to pronounce this name. I'll do my best. All right, so let's call this lead right here. So what is this? I believe she was asking $300,000. Don't quote me. Seller says home is original condition, needs some work. House comes on a double lot. It's on one side. You can build next to it.
Please leave a message.
That's good. Let me call one more time. If you ever have a house on a double lot and it's on one side, it could be subdivided and built. Make sure the zoning is the same as the other new construction in the area. Your offer can actually increase the same amount that the lots are selling for in the area, as long as they're similar size and zoning. Hello? So they didn't pick up the phone. All right, we're moving on to Tampa. One more in Tampa, then we got one in Arkansas. So let's call this one in Tampa. Tampa has a lot of those properties. Like, for example, there's in Tampa, you can have a house on one side, right? Or it's on a double lot. The zoning can be RS 100. And that means the frontage has to be 100 feet wide. The zoning can be RS 50, and it can be the front of the lot can be 100. But RS 50 means the frontage has to be at least 50 feet wide per house, right? So then you can build two houses. So what you do is you look at new construction in the area with about the same size of, a single lot, and your offer that you would give to just a vacant lot would actually be on top of everything together. So your offer actually increases, and it's worked out really well. Depending on the market, you're not always going to get that stuff everywhere, but markets like Tampa, it's pretty common. It's important to study your local zoning codes and all that stuff. That way you have a better understanding of how it works and what the value is in the area. All right, so this person, let me call one more time. Looks like they didn't pick up the phone. Call one more time. Make sure you guys are submitting these leads. You could submit these leads. If you go to my Instagram, official Steven Morales, click the, well, actually, I got to add that. You go to reitoolbox.com, okay, because right now I'm promoting a charity event on the link in my bio. But you can go to the reitoolbox.com. Here, I'll actually put up the banner. If you're on YouTube, it's the reitoolbox.com. There's a bunch of links there that have everything that I use, okay? Okay, so they didn't pick up the phone. All right, guys, before I wrap up, I want to remind everybody that I'm actually hosting a charity boxing event May 1st here in Tampa, Florida. You can watch it live stream, okay? We're partnering up with the Tampa Bay Crisis Center, focusing on suicide prevention. Tickets right now for the live stream are $30. If you want an in-person ticket, whether you want to fly to Tampa or you live in Tampa, you want to, see some entrepreneurs go at it, it's going to be pretty fun, interesting. I will be participating as well, okay? Go to efcboxing.com, all right? You can use the promo code Steven at checkout for the live streams. And again, we're partnering up with the Tampa Bay Crisis Center, focusing on suicide prevention. So it's all for good cause. It's a great time. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I will see you next Friday, okay, at 12 p.m. EST, Clubhouse. Make sure you guys are following Deanna if you're not already. And make sure you guys are following the Real Estate Talk Club, where I exclusively hold the deal desk, other than YouTube, exclusively on Clubhouse in this group. It is Clubhouse's largest real estate group, okay? It's an awesome group. Make sure you guys go ahead and follow them. Follow me on Instagram, follow Deanna on Instagram. And if you guys are interested in donating and watching me beat somebody up, go to efcboxing.com. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fun, okay? Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. Take care, guys. Have a great one.